obviously when I said that Prince Indah is going to be coming, but then he's not an easy guy to find. How are you tonight?
I'm well, Betty.
Yes, karibu sana, karibu hapa tusalimie at least wa Kenya here. Finally, he's here on TV47. Salimiana.
Thank you. Habari zenu, habari za jioni, Prince Indah hapa. Tuko hapa na Betty kuzungumza how the industry is na the impact Baba left to the industry.
Yes, yes. Yeah. Now, kuna song mzuri umetoa, like that song is very beautiful. I am not Luo, obviously, but you can tell the emotion. Na niliona picha before hata umeimba hiyo ukiwa kwa studio. First of all, why was it so important? Yani uimbe hiyo wimbo that night. Now, how was that process?
Okay, it was so important because it came from the heart. I had to express what I was feeling. Yeah.
And how are you feeling? Maybe you can share with us. I know you had a relationship and so many interactions with Baba.
My heart is so heavy. Yeah, very heavy because I've lost a friend, I've lost a father figure, and you know, I've lost someone very important. Yeah.
How was it just getting the news that morning? How did you get, where were you, and how did you feel about it?
I was from the studio, so I was still sleeping. And my wife woke me up, and she was like, no, you should not sleep, we are mourning Baba. And I was like, are you kidding? And she said, I'm very serious. And then Akawasha TV. I was like, no, I don't think whether this is true. So I called some few individuals who I knew were close to him, to confirm the news. And sadly, they did confirm. Yeah. What
was going through your mind? Actually, let's just have a seat and we can continue with the conversation. Like I mentioned, it's a special edition right here on TV47. So maybe you can just talk to me about like what went through your mind, because for a lot of Kenyans, Baba has always been there, you know, since some of us were born, even before that. He's always the person you see on the news. How was it taking that news in when now, you know, your lovely wife told you, hey, maneno imefanyika, angalia TV?
Haki ya Mungu ilikuwa ngumu. It was so hard to me to first of all to absorb that. To absorb that. It was so hard.
It was hard.
Yeah.
When was the last time maybe you and him had an interaction? Like unaweza kumbuka, where were you guys? When's the last time maybe you saw him or even talked to him?
I talked to him when I was in Dubai. So there's a friend of mine who is called Gor Seme. So we were in Dubai shopping. That was last month. Late last month. So
that's September.
Yeah, yes. September. We were in Dubai shopping, so I saw a hat. You know, he loves hats. Yeah. And we were shopping, and I told Gor, Raila would like this hat. And he video called him. He told him, I'll give Indah this hat, he will bring it to you. And God gave me the hat, and I was to deliver it to Baba. It's so unfortunate. I've not done that.
Oh no. So you're saying, so when you were in Dubai, you video called him. I'm sure Baba was in high spirits when you told him you have a gift for him. So you're saying you've not gotten a chance to hand the gift over. So where is it, and how do you feel about something that was?
It's still at home. I still have the hat, and I called Gor yesterday to remind him of the hat. I told him I have not been able to deliver this hat, and I still have it here. I don't know where to take it. I don't know where to take it to. I don't know who to give it to.
Let's talk about now you getting into the studio. We'll talk about how you've known him and the life that you've had and interactions later. But I'm just curious about this song. I was going on my YouTube and just looking at the comments. A lot of people have it's almost at 500,000 views, and it's just a few hours, right?
It's over 500,000.
over 500,000. And the comments are so many. And one of the things that I really loved about the song was that people are like, I don't understand what Prince Indah is saying, but it feels like it's coming from the heart, and it's one song that is completely honoring this icon of ours. Maybe you can tell us what actually
the first line. The first
maybe you can even sing
says,
maybe a little bit for us.
Yeah, the first line says, my heart is heavy. And I cannot speak out. Nashinda niking'edhia.
Yani ujielewi yani.
Sijielewi, nashinda niking'edhia na machozi yanatiririka. I cannot come to an acceptance that you are normal. Yeah.
Maybe you can sing an a cappella for us. We'd love to hear at least.
Yeah, the first line says, Chunya winyoka pek. Oh my goodness. Chunya winyoka pek. Weotama. My goodness. I'll sing later.
Okay.
Let me just sing later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just looking at you, like so many emotions are still, unprocessed.
Yeah, let me sing later.
You can sing later. That's okay, Prince Indah. But just talking about yourself as an artist, what has been the highlight of you knowing Baba? Like, what impact has it had on you as an artist? Whether it is a song he loved that you did, or whether it is maybe the support that you got from, singing about him and interacting with him.
Okay, first of all, Baba was a unifying factor, even to us, the artist, because he was not working with one artist.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay, I worked with him so many times, and he could insist that in this particular event, Indah must be there, and I could cancel some of my schedules and go and perform for him.
Yes.
Yeah. He was a unifying factor. He used to work with like almost every artist. Yeah, I can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the charisma. He's one person who just brought so much joy, like your songs are really nice and beautiful, yeah, Janabi. But there's a way that Baba just would be part of your song, and it would give you energy, I'm sure, even as an artist. Exactly,
and I have the videos. I recall there's a day in 2023, there's a day I was to perform at Orengo's place. And I was a little bit late. So the governor called me, and I was still in Kisumu. I was still held up.
Yes, yes.
Kidogo. The governor called me, and he asked me, "Where are you, Prince?" And I told him, "I'm in Kisumu, but I'll be on my way in a few." The governor told me, "Raila is seated, waiting for you." Until you arrive, you perform. There's a particular song he really loved called Girwani. Until you arrive, you perform that song.
Yes.
That's when he will leave to go and rest. From Kisumu to Governor's Place or Rengo's Place is about 1 hour 45 minutes.
That's a drive.
I got there by 45 minutes. Within 45 minutes. And Raila was seated, waiting. So I got there and I performed that song.
Yes.
And immediately I was done performing that particular song. He told me, I need you to perform Girwani. Immediately I was done. He left. Yeah.
So he was just waiting for
that particular song.
For that particular song. How does that make you feel as an artist? And I can even see like the joy that it brings to you, knowing that such an icon who a lot of people really admire, like also admired your work. How does that feel?
It feels so good. It feels like, okay, you're making sense in your work.
Yes. I love that. So we're going to get back to you. I also just want to give you a moment because I can tell like this is not as easy. And I really appreciate you, Prince Indah, for coming here. In just a few hours call, you were here to speak about BAMBA. So I really salute you for that. And we'll get to you. We'd still love to hear that song. But for now, we just want to, of course, turn our focus to Akothee. Your sister is also joining us tonight. Akothee, I hope say unanipata clearly. Unanipata Akothee, my sister. Can you hear me?
Nakupata.
Fantastic.
I can hear you.
Fantastic. Yeah. I'm here with Prince Indah. Prince unaweza msalimia kidogo.
Yes, my sister. How are you?
Yes, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm well. It's been long. It's been a minute.
Yeah, until this one join us again. I'm surviving. Thank God.
All right.
Thank God.
Okay, karibu sana Akothee. Today, of course, we are celebrating and remembering the great icon of this nation, that is BAMBA. And Akothee, tumekuona sana kwa mtandao, a lot of the events involving, of course, Mama Ida, the former premier himself. Just talk to us about that relationship that mmekuwa nayo between yourself, your family, even your dad was taught by the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. Tuambie tu, you know, that family interaction that you've had with the icon.
Yeah, it's a very sad moment for us as a family, especially to my dad. Oh, sorry. Since I got the news, I've never been myself because I relate so much with Right Honorable Odinga, with my dad. To us, BAMBA was not just a national icon. He was my father's destiny connector, a true friend and a family. Our bond with the Odinga's family goes way back. It's built not on politics or publicity, but on genuine love, respect, and shared purpose. We never needed to flaunt on social media. I saw when I posted a photo of my dad and Raila and said they went to school together and, you know, the Odingas educated my dad because my dad grew up as a total orphan. My dad was living in people's homes until he landed onto the hands of the Odingas, who took him to Russia, you know, and propelled his music. My dad is a musician and I have taken after him. I would visit the Odingas, and you can see that I never took any personal photos. When I would arrive in their house, I would switch off my phone because being a public figure, I understand the nitty-gritty of privacy and just allowing people be them.
Yes.
Sometimes I would get so angry seeing people walk into, you know, Mama Ida's compound and they start putting on their live videos and showing. People sometimes just want privacy. And I bonded with this family because of mostly I grew away from my family. I went to do my other things, and everything. Yeah, so by the time I came into limelight, I would only be seen with them in public, but off cameras, we used to visit just like family. My mom is equally broken. Just a few weeks ago, we also lost one of our very great heroes, Honorable Dalmas. And why I'm breaking down more is because I don't know the repercussion this one is going to have on my dad. A few months ago, 2 months ago, we were with Winnie in Ruma National Park. We had fun, we enjoyed. But something that I've taken from BAMBA is resilience and living a life. BAMBA did not just live. BAMBA became Kenya. And the moment I received the news, I felt so cold. I've been so cold, wondering why I feel so empty. It has hit me in a way I didn't expect. Sometimes in restaurants, when I order for lunch, I find myself breaking down. I want to tell everyone to understand that, you know, I've not been able to work for the past 2 days. And yeah, I never wanted anyone to tell my dad because my mom came to Nairobi and the news got her in Nairobi and my dad is at home. And I knew what this one would do to him. So yesterday when I asked to talk to him, the only language we knew together with him since he lost his mind is Wadi Nairobi, Wadi Neno Raila. You know, then when the moment you just mentioned the name of Honorable Raila, you would start calling him the names they used to call each other when they were young, you know, Okeongo, Onea, Kangonga. So he had so many other names that people don't even know.
Yes.
Wodnyandima and stuff like that. So Raila has been a living testimony. And something, Betty.
Yes, yes.
Can you imagine, I never saw Honorable Raila with a mukwaji. He was always upright, meaning he lived a healthy life. Such a friendly guy. When you were in his compound, for me, he was like a father. I never took any photos with him in his compound unless we are in a public function, because I believe that was his private place, and I didn't need any public validation. I mean, I didn't want people to know that, oh, we are that close. So it's yeah, it's a shock to all of us.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Akothee, for those words and sharing that with us. Akothee, I want you to just be patient with us. We're going to get back to you in a few. I know you have a train to catch, but if you can just hold it a little bit, we're going to be coming back to you in a few moments. And of course, we're going to be coming back to Prince Indah, who's also here with us. You can also talk to us on our social media handles. That was on X at TV47 Digital. Talk to us. And also, you can just share with us what are the memories that you also have about Baba. It could be a video you've seen. I've been seeing so many people obviously sharing their funniest, the most memorable quotes when he was, talking about football, the passion that he had. If you have anything, you can just channel that through our X handles. Mine is Betty M. Kialo, and we'll be taking a look at that. Now, interestingly enough, our very own Willis Ochieng, yes, I mean that, the word master, who's going to be joined. Actually, here he is. He actually had interactions with the late former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. Willis, I know it's a very heavy evening. It has been a very heavy 2 days. Willis, just talk to us about how you received the news and how you feel tonight.
Betty, if there is a week that I would hate to remember, it is this week. That is for Kenya as a country. I have some very, very strong attachment to this country by heart and for a long time, and when it comes to the name Raila Amolo Odinga. Now, when I received the news that Raila is no more, I thought it was a dream, then I thought it was a joke. And then my own mother, she's very old at the moment, but called me and asked me, there are people joking about the life of Raila Odinga. Then I asked her, Mom, why are you asking me that? By the way, that time I had not received any news about it. Then I asked her, Mom, what are you talking about? She told me, they say Raila has breathed his last. Then I told, because my mother has some attachment also to the Odinga family, because they have been very close to us. In fact, Betty, I would surprise you tonight that my elder brother, if you go to Homa Bay County and mention the name, the late Councillor Otieno Kowo, you'd really be shocked, because him and Raila were just like, buddies.
Right.
Though he was very young, but they were like buddies. In 1994, when Raila first walked himself into our compound, or my father's compound, it was drama, Betty. But then, that was the time we were burying my father. I saw Raila for the first time. Then come 97, believe you me, I now lost that brother who was a councillor, a very young man, but very close to Raila. Raila was again in my compound, and I saw Raila shedding tears. It really touched me. Then by that time, people thought I was going to join politics, and my father had talked to me, told me, young man, I know you are a very super footballer, number 7 for that matter, that is the right wing. But I told you not to join a top Premier League side. That was Gor Mahia. I was to move to that club, but then my father told me, I want you to utilize your brain because I want you to take care of the home. Then Betty, when I got into contact with Raila, one thing that struck me, because I was seeing him in fact, like some kind of supernatural being, but when I met him, he was such a simple and very humble person. And then what he told me
Yes.
about reading, reading for knowledge,
Yes, yes.
being humble, then the value of forgiveness. And then he told me something that you need to respect every single human being. Then come 2005, I again meet Raila in Kisii. I had just walked out of a library, and then Raila was on a tour of Kisii. And that time I remember, I think that was his last year as the roads minister in this country. And then he was so keen on what we call now the Kisii Chemosit Road.
Right, right.
Then he repeated the same words. He asked me, oh, young man, you still love English the way I listened to you one time in your father's homestead? I told him, English is like me, and it's like my blood. Then he told me again to ensure that I read and read and read. But Betty, one thing that really touched me this week
Yes.
is the way Kenyans love thorough people, people who really value this country, and people who are really out to ensure that we Kenyans keep living well. Betty, it's not a good week for me. So even my smiles, which people always talk about, you'll forgive me, Betty, for tonight. I don't like this week, but I celebrate Raila's life.
All right, thank you very much. I think that is really befitting, of course, something to say about Baba. Of course, just listening to you, Willis, I know we've gone through a lot of emotions here on the show. Tonight is very different, and I really appreciate your words. We can, of course, see the picture of the late Prime Minister. And Willis Ochieng there, of course, looking very, very young, but of course he's given just a story about how they met and their relations also with the older brother to Willis Ochieng. Willis will be coming later back to you because we want also to just hear about what you have to say about his oral skills. You know, Baba was that person who would, just crack up and just charge up a crowd, whichever crowd. I actually remember one time I was interviewing him. And I remember it was during the time that he was actually the NASA flag bearer. And he had done so many rallies throughout the day. And in the evening, we sat down and he still had the energy and the zeal, and he was cracking everybody up, the cameraman, the production crew. Everybody was just really feeling his energy after a whole long day of him cracking jokes, giving the vitenda wheelies, and of course his oral skills. So obviously so much to, of course, admire about him. Man, we're going to miss him. All right, let me now just cross over again to my very, very good friend. Like I mentioned today, this special edition of this Friday, we're really, really talking about this great man. Jessy, karibia hapa. Tulikuwa na Prince Indah, karibia tu kidogo hapa. Mpaka leo umevaa black. I've never seen you wearing black head to toe.
How are you doing,
I'm
Betty?
fine, thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Salimiana Apo, tell something
How
to
you
our
doing?
lovely audience.
The lovely audience of TV 47 years. My name is MC Jessy. I know you know me. They know me.
They definitely know you. Actually,
You told them I'm coming.
of
right?
course, I told them you're coming, and you're also joining TV 47.
Yes.
Permanently.
Yeah, permanently.
Maybe we'll have
I
you by
didn't know
force.
you're the boss.
Well, no, I'm not the boss.
If you're the boss,
But I
then
can talk
decide,
to the
no?
boss. I
You
can talk to the boss. Yes, yes.
No problem. Sahi sina kazi.
Una kazi?
Niko tu.
Jobless.
Kazi yangu
Jobless
ni
corner.
kuvaa, kung'ara, na kutokelezea.
Na kutokelezea.
Yeah.
Now here we are. I've seen you post
Yeah.
so much about it's so hard to say, the late Raila Odinga. Talk
Yep.
to us about how it has been for you.
Yeah, you know me, I was there. Yeah, I went.
Where
went
did you
to
go?
JKIA to welcome Baba, and I was there at Kasarani. I was also at Nyayo National Stadium because Baba is not just Baba to only a few people or to ODM fraternity. Baba is Baba of the nation, and I'm not saying was. I'm saying is. Because his effect, I don't know. I don't think there's anybody in this country who hasn't felt the Baba absence in their heart.
Yes, yes.
And anybody who is not mourning Baba, I think they must be very hard-hearted people.
Yes, yes.
Because for me, I had to eulogize this great guy. Baba was the Baba of the nation, and we have to celebrate this man.
Absolutely.
When people say he's a statesman, I think there's some some people out there who don't even understand the meaning of statesman. A statesman does not mean somebody who belongs to one tribe. A statesman doesn't mean somebody who belongs to one party.
Okay.
A statesman doesn't mean somebody ambaye akona mgawanyiko fulani kwa roho yake. No, we are talking of somebody who has put you as a citizen first.
Got you.
And that is Raila Amolo Odinga.
Yes, yes.
For me, in 2022, I was vying for member of parliament. Kura hazikutosha.
Tunakumbuka
Zinatosha
hiyo.
hizi zinakuja.
Na sasa sasa sijui.
Inshallah nitaingia. Now I was William Ruto's side. I was in UDA. And I had my friend Jalang was in Azimio. And Baba was leading Azimio.
Yes.
However, there are people who wonder, how can those other people that were supporting William Ruto support Raila now when he's gone?
Yes, yes.
They forget that politics is not about an individual. These are just things that people do. That's why you see right now, people, ODM is now working with UDA. Now what will you say if at all, for example, you are divided in your heart about these people belong to this, these people belong to this. We are all Kenyans. People might differ politically, but deep down, they're human beings.
We've seen that the last couple of hours since the breaking news.
Yeah.
We've seen everybody coming together.
Every person, because there's nobody who is in UDA, ODM, sijui Waipa, sijui whichever party.
Yes, yes.
We are all Kenyans that have lost a statesman.
Okay.
Most of the people here have interacted with Baba one-on-one. I was in ODM
What is
Professionals Network.
your fondest memory of him?
Oh, in 2007, I was in ODM Professionals Network.
Okay.
I was in campus, and we are the guys. I wasn't a goon, but tulikuwa hao vijana wakikuja kutafuta vijana wa campus. I was there.
Wenye mlikuwa mna recruit.
Sisi tulikuwa. Hiyo time 2007.
My inciter, my instigator.
No, we were instigated. That time even in Kasarani, KICC, when Baba was announced as the winner of 2007 election, as we were waiting, we knew in our heart he was the president.
Yes.
Because we were in ODM Professional Network that time, young tax. That time is the first time for me I'd met Baba.
Okay.
That time during the young people that were in ODM Professionals Networks. So I met him, I was the MC of all those people, kama kawaida.
Kama kawaida.
Yes, at Pan-Afric.
Yes.
That was my first time I interacted with him. From there, of
That's
course,
the fondest.
The fondest was just the other day. Si tuko na time.
Time iko, lakini sasa tunasikia hiyo the fondest.
The fondest,
gani,
okay, the fondest was
yes.
before I vied for Member of Parliament. I was year 202. I was introduced to him. I was introduced to Baba by my political father Kiraito Murungi at Safari Park. And they were giving me advice of how to win an election in 2002. I wish nilijichura hivi nikamsikiza vizuri. The things they told me, Baba wakiona Kiraito, I wish nilifuata.
Wewe ukufuata.
Kuna mahali nilifanya kierere kidogo. No, kierere kidogo.
But ukufuata ukaflop.
Sikuflop. Hapo niliwasikiza nikajiambia wazee sasa.
Kama uliflop sasa tungekuwa tunasema umeheshimiwa MC, lakini bado ni.
Nilisikiza kidogo, nikafuata kiasi, lakini kwenda hapo mbele ndio hazikutosha. Kuna kitu Baba aliniambia.
Alikwambia nini? Ni kama unapatiana mwa Kenya.
Aishi nilimsikiza kidogo tu. Ama niseme nilifuata chenye aliniambia hapo. Ningekuwa na pesa. Singekuwa ati mheshimiwa una pesa, ningekuwa naye.
Kwa hivyo bado pesa wote hazikutosha, pia pesa haijatosha. Nini imetosha, Jessy?
Mimi nimetosha mboga.
All right,
but all in all,
so
today is just about celebrating. If you ask me, I am celebrating the life of one great statesman, Raila Amolo Odinga. He has given us so much. I believe we'll have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, actually, let's just have a seat. Let's have a seat.
Oh, we have a seat?
Yeah.
I have things to tell you about Baba for sure. Zangu za roho.
I am here to listen. We are here to listen to all of it. All right, Jessy, nakwambia kaa hapo chini juaneni kidogo hapo na.
We know each other.
How do you guys know each other? Tell me.
He even knows my favorite song.
Which is what? Okay, let's test that. Prince Nona,
Which song do I tag you most?
Siepe.
Siepe.
Okay. I think that's a favorite for so many.
No, for me.
Or for you.
I launched it.
Where Acha? Is
I
that
posted
true?
it on TikTok. It is the most watched video of me. It has over, is it 4 or 40 million?
Oh, really?
Yeah, on TikTok.
Okay,
Like
but
4.
where's your leave? Sit down.
No, Nili dance.
You danced it.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen, for being here with us tonight. We're going to kuendelea, of course, with our coverage of the day's events. Like I mentioned, we have a special coverage, and of course, our brilliant reporters have been throughout working hard to make sure that indeed they bring us up to speed, and of course, keep us well informed of everything that is happening across the country with regard to the demise, of course, of our beloved former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. Let's now turn our focus to something else that we actually have been preparing for you.